It's fat transfer. I transfer the fat from my legs to my boobs.
Nice. I was thinking about doing that, actually.
People tell me money cannot buy happiness. It can.
Yeah. Welcome to Trevor Talks Too Much, everyone. The show where I just don't shut up. But sometimes I do, because I will bring a guest on and I talk to them and I can see if we can become friends. And sometimes becoming friends with someone requires me to shut up. I'm your host, Trevor Everts. I'm the mythical swag lord, master baker, wearer of lots of hats. I think I've worn a hat every single episode of the show so far. And I'm going to keep that trend going. I love hats. Jamie.
You wear hats well.
Thank you. It's because my hair looks bad. Today I spoke with Jiaoying Summers, who is a comedian and owner of 2 comedy clubs in Los Angeles. God, she's so funny. She's a riot. When I tell you, she's the whole way comedian, like really freaking funny. But we talked about some of her favorite jokes to tell. We talked about how she's trying to diversify the comedy scene in LA, which is really cool. And we also talked about how much I hate Dane Cook. And she agrees. Dane Cook sucks. You know who else I hate, Jamie?
Who?
The guy from SpongeBob.
What?
It connects. It ties in. Okay, you remember that episode of SpongeBob where they have the talent show or whatever?
Yes.
At the Krusty Krab?
Yes.
And there's the guy in the back that goes, "Oh, brother, this guy stinks." You remember that guy?
Yeah.
That character in SpongeBob is awful, okay? He's the worst. He never is a good character. He's so lame, and of all the side characters in SpongeBob, him and that other blue dude gotta be my least favorite. Because he's the same guy that's like, "My diet Dr. Kelp?"
Oh, he's the guy with the pickles?
No. What?
Wasn't there the guy with the pickles?
No.
That's
oh my
different.
God, that's different.
Oh, wow. And I should know this. I watched all of SpongeBob.
Yeah. You mean, no pickles. That guy? No, they're different people.
That's a really good impression of that guy, though.
Thank you. No, so there's the guy that goes, "Oh, brother, this guy stinks." He's the same guy that is mad about his diet Dr. Kelp with his pizza. He's just a dingus every single time he's on. Like, they're good side characters. You remember the SpongeBob side character? Sorry, let me just get into SpongeBob lore. You remember the guy? Hilarious. When Bubble Buddy murders a guy? That is a great side character. High tide! High tide's coming in! Hey, bro! High tide's coming in! And then he dies and Bubble Buddy murdered him. That's a great side character, though. And then he just floats up to heaven, all nice-like. But...
And what about the... Chocolate!
That's the same guy! That's the guy...
Oh, that's the guy.
"Oh, brother, this guy stinks!" That's the same guy.
Oh, now
same guy that does the chocolate.
It's clicking. It's clicking
He's
now.
the worst side character in SpongeBob. And he's a heckler, and I'm thinking about it because of the comedy. We just talked about comedy a lot because Jiaoying is a comedian, and now I'm thinking about how he's a heckler, and there's a zit on my forehead, and it's really bothering me.
Do you want me to pop it?
No.
I'm good.
Unless you think it'd be good content. No, it's just like rubbing against this hat, and it's irritating me, and I think I have a headache because of it. Like, you know how they do like the torture where they just drop a drop of water on your head continuously, you know?
Yes.
And it like just is so infuriating because you're just dropping a drop of water on your head over and over. I think that's what's happening right now because I have this zit, but it's not big and it doesn't really hurt. It's just kind of this, like, I can feel it, and I've felt it like all day, and I think it's making me go insane.
Well, I'll inspect it whilst we get into the show.
Don't inspect my forehead.
Okay, I won't.
It's really big, and I wouldn't like you to look at it. That's why I wear hats, everybody. Full circle. Let's get into the show. Everybody out there, listeners, viewers, wherever you may be, welcome, Jiaoying Summers.
Yes.
Hi.
I'm so excited, Trevor.
Yeah?
I'm so excited here. Yeah.
That's great. Normally people aren't too excited. They show up, they think they're like, oh, going to Good Mythical Morning with Rhett and Link, and then they come in and they see me and they're like, ah, man, well,
You
this
are
is
gorgeous.
okay.
Your skin's so good.
Thank you.
But I know I'm
appreciate
too
that.
old for you. I can breastfeed you, but I just want to tell you you're good looking.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I did just shave today. Actually, this is the first time I've been clean shaven in a while because I've been really lazy about it. So I've got a nice smooth face today.
Very beautiful skin.
Thank you.
I think girls don't want to date you because you look hotter. than them because I don't want to date a guy who's better looking than me.
Yeah, no, that's not a good move. You don't want to do that because then their ego gets really big, and
I know.
men with an ego, you don't want that.
Yeah.
That's why so many people don't want to date me because my ego is ginormous, so big. No, Jiaoying, you're a comedian, right?
Yes, me so funny. I'm here.
You are funny. I've already been laughing a lot since you've been here. So you do comedy in LA. You actually own 2 comedy clubs. Is that
Yes,
correct?
yeah. In Pasadena and Hollywood. And
awesome.
I'm going to go directly to the comedy store to perform tonight.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
That's so great. What's like your favorite thing to do like a set about? What's your favorite little joke you got? I know that's such a lame question for me to ask, but like, do you have a favorite thing like or bit that
I
you
think
like to do?
one of the favorite thing right now, because I'm talking about how I can't stand Will Smith and Jada.
Yeah.
And you can't say that in Hollywood. And I also talk about how Amber is. So people just like, oh, did you just say? I'm like, honey, relax. You can't cancel me. You can't pronounce my name. Let's talk about how much I hate Meghan Markle. Oh my God. So I just keep going because I'm like, cancel me, try.
Yeah.
You don't know who I am.
Yeah.
Like fat Lucy Lou's being racist. Like you don't know. They can't
Stop. That's not nice. You are not fat Lucy Lou. Oh my God. So you like to go after celebrities a little bit?
I have a lot of jokes about my life being Asian, grew up in China, but at the same time, I want to talk about what's going on right now because I don't want to define myself as this Asian comedian. Only talk about rice.
Yeah.
And the Chinese things. I'm just a comedian with an accent.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, you can make jokes about anything.
Exactly. I'm trying. So the me commenting everything right now, people like it a lot. And I think it's very cool to talk about something other than being Asian.
Yeah.
Because I'm already being Asian.
Yeah.
I'm an Asian woman talking about it.
Yeah, you're always Asian.
Yes.
That's not going to change.
Yes.
Yeah.
Check
I
my
can't
eyes.
make jokes about anything. I don't have
I know. It's the worst time for you. It's the worst.
Yeah, I got to keep it on lock. I can make jokes about white people though. Hey, Jamie, guess what? White people suck.
Oh my God, they do.
Oh man, I can make jokes about how bad the Lakers are. I can't believe I'm wearing this jersey.
You look great.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a cool jersey. It's Jerry West, so it's not like I'm not wearing like a LeBron or an AD jersey, but God, the Lakers are disappointing. That's all I got as far as the jokes go. That's all my material. I'm already out. Thank God we have a comedian on the show to be funny.
I'll try today.
Most of my jokes are actually just like self-deprecating.
That's the best jokes.
Yeah, usually I just talk about how dumb I am. That's like my favorite type of joke to make. And then Jamie gets mad. She's like, no, you're not dumb. And I'm like, Jamie, I am.
I think there's something funny. I remember people tell me, I have a joke. I'm like, I think it's very crazy and still typical of people saying all Asian are smart. Like, I'm right here. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm stupid.
Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be hard. Like, I feel like being a comedian is like, because a lot of people think like, oh, you just get up there and you tell jokes on a stage. Like, it's not that easy. I have like a lot of like built-in humor worked into what I do, like the shows that I'm on. There's always stuff built in and for me to go off of. But just like being up by yourself on a stage, performing a set, like that's not easy. And you have to like really like have the chops to like play a crowd and like really perform in front of people and be able to like go with what works on the fly. So I commend you because it's easy to be funny when you're on a stupid internet show. When you're in front of a comedy club, I would imagine it's harder.
It's really hard, and hecklers are ruthless. They say crazy things to me, and I just get back to them. The more I do, the more respect I have for this job, actually.
Yeah, I can imagine. So how often are you doing comedy?
Oh, I have minimum 10 shows a week.
Wow. That's so many.
From Monday to Sunday.
Wow.
Because I don't want to see my kids.
And so how often, like, would you say you're coming up with, like, new material? Like, what?
I actually come up with new things every day.
Every day?
When I wake up, I write and I watch the news. I see what triggers me. And then I have this nasty divorce right now. So this materials, like, is read itself.
Just free stuff.
Free stuff coming to me. And I just try out new things. When I was just starting comedy, it's very hard to try out things when I'm at the Laugh Factory as improv. But now I'm just doing shows every day. So sometimes I go on stage and I feel something. I'm just going to say it and let it out. And they work a lot, and I feel like it probably because I'm more seasoned now.
Yeah.
And I just not try to memorize the opener thinking it's gonna work. I feel the room and I'm just gonna say whatever in my mind to open, because we were told like you have to open strong, have to be your best joke to open.
Yeah.
But it just feel very stupid to say the same joke over and over because I do so many shows. So I just don't care anymore. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna do whatever in my mind right now. There's nothing more for me to lose. You know, I don't have a marriage anymore. My husband took all the money. Like I'm done. Like I'm just gonna go up and do it. You know,
say whatever.
Really, you don't care anymore.
Yeah. So would you say that like you're always doing your stuff, or do you kind of have your like back pocket jokes that
my
you, like...
back pocket joke? It would be some like my mom joke would be my mom and the grew up in China joke.
Yeah.
That would be like a back pocket. That would be something. And also the beauty standard, how stupid it is in China. The beauty standard. That would be something like, I like to talk about it because that's a part of who I am and the part of my brand to empower younger people, Asian people to know that like they are beautiful just the way they are because they want to have big eyes and light skin. Yeah. The standards are really stupid. A lot of beautiful Asian girls feel ugly because of those fake stupid standards. So I just want to talk about and make fun of those standards. Yeah. And it make me feel happy, and because I've been ugly my whole life because of standard, and I just want to make fun of the people who, you know, bleach their skin, try to the magazine trying to bleach everybody's skin, make everybody so much whiter than they are, and I just think it's so stupid. Yeah.
I would like to go on record as saying that you are not ugly. You are extremely beautiful.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I feel that's so nice. It's like you are telling her mirror, you are gorgeous. She's like, I know.
So you do like, I know that a lot of, for your comedy clubs, the two comedy clubs that you own, a lot of your mission is like to try and present more opportunities for like minorities and like people that don't generally get as many opportunities. Because I have been to one comedy club in Los Angeles. I went to the Laugh Factory recently, actually, and that's the only comedy show that I've been to because of the pandemic. And way too many white dudes. What is this guy's name? Dane? What's his name?
Dane Cook.
Dane Cook. We got to be done with Dane Cook.
He's still doing comedy?
He's still, he's like,
I didn't know.
He's like headlining at the Laugh Factory, I feel like, every week. Can we just be done with Dane Cook? God, the guy's so annoying. How do you feel about, what are your thoughts on Dane Cook? He's in a weird relationship with a very young woman.
How young?
Like they started, I think, hold on. Because his girlfriend is really young, and I'm pretty sure like they started dating before she turned 18.
She is 20 years old currently.
She's 20 years old currently, but they've been dating. Yeah.
20 years. That's the age of my implant.
Yeah, so
I don't have any. I'm just kidding, but it's a fat transfer. I transfer the fat from my legs to my boobs.
Nice. I was thinking about doing that, actually.
People tell me money cannot buy happiness. It can.
Yeah, I want bigger pecs. Very skinny. I'd like some like big rock pecs. I want to do the like where you do the pec bounce. I really want to be able to do that.
I have one of my friend. He does that.
Yeah, Josh does it. My coworker, Josh, is like really good at the pec pop. But anyway, Dane Cook, that guy sucks. Like I'm pretty sure he's kind of just a piece. I'm sorry if there's any Dane Cook fans out there. I'm sure there probably aren't, but they're like, he's just like a. But anyway, that's really awesome what you're doing with your comedy clubs. I think that's just like so cool because there are so many talented people.
I actually produce a show called Toxic White Men because all the white men, they are so mousy right now and they are so scared and they are not getting booked. So I just have a show called Toxic White Men, all white men, and an Asian woman or a black girl would host and basically bully everyone. Just roast everybody like, hey, piece of get on stage, you rapey face jerk, but they get a stage time. I'm like, you get stage time. I feel bad for you guys. So we just have Toxic White Men.
Nice. That's great. We need more of that.
That's cute, right? Right. I give them stage time. Just make them feel the love.
Yeah.
And we have shows like Black Girl Magic. We have Beast from Middle East. We have the Rainbow Show, and like all black girl, like all Asian female lead,
That's
Asian
awesome.
male lead, because we are not in the movies, so we can lead in in my club. And I just have the shows. I remember one guy's like, all black girl on one show? It's maybe too many. I'm like, this is literally the only all black girl on one show in Hollywood. Like it's the only one. It's not too many. It's too few.
Oh my God. That's such a like stereotypical thing though, I feel like in Hollywood, where it's like, oh my God, like this movie has an Asian woman as the lead and people are like, wow, that's so great. And it's like 1 out of a billion movies.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we got one. is that really a win? I mean, it is, but like we could be doing better. We can always be doing better. And it's just, I feel like they always make such a big deal out of it. And it's like, there should be more though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, it's, Hollywood is so, I don't know. It just feels weird. I feel like every vibe I get from like rich white men in Hollywood is just like, you just like, I feel like you're all people.
Yeah, you have to be very aggressive.
Yeah.
We have to be aggressive with them too, because you're like can I kiss you? I'm like, we just met and I'm married. Unhappily married, but I'm married. Like, I don't kiss you.
Yeah.
Like, but you agree to have coffee with me. I'm like, yeah, because you offer me a movie.
Yeah.
That's what they think. And they would just like look at you like, are you stupid? Like, you're not going to kiss me right now? I'm like, no.
That's
literally
weird.
that like is how aggressive it is. Even after all the Me Too things is happening.
Yeah.
Still happening.
Yeah.
And it's happening every day. They think they have so much power.
Yeah. No, that's awful. I like feel bad right now. I've got like a lot of white guilt going right now. I promise I haven't tried to kiss anyone. Not that I have like movie roles to offer anyone. I mean, I haven't like kissed anyone to try and get them to come on the podcast or anything. I haven't made out with anyone on the podcast yet. And I'm saying yet because I think we talked about at one point maybe having my girlfriend on the show.
Oh.
And if that happens, then we might kiss on camera. We probably won't make out,
That's
but we
so
might
cute.
kiss. But until that day, I'm going to make it my goal to not kiss anyone on the show. I hope that's a good goal.
Very ambitious goal.
It's achievable. You were an international beauty pageant queen. You were Miss China in 2014. Is that correct?
That's correct. And now I miss Chinatown after I got fat. Like I'm not even gonna lie about it. Like now, like before when I was Miss China, I'm like, you better have a private jet to fly me for dinner in San Francisco. Now I'm like, I'm hungry. Like just take me to Panda Express. But I have boundaries though. Like I have standard. I don't want a Panda Express inside the pavilion. I want the one with a storefront.
Yeah. What about the one in the mall?
I
mall
don't
food
like
court?
them. I don't like them. Like, I'm not there yet. Maybe after 5 years.
Okay.
I'll go.
Stop. I mean, you were queen of the universe.
I think it was very important for me to compete that because I just felt so ugly my whole life. I thought if I could be considered a Miss China, so all the girls look like me with dark skin in Chinese standard, in Eastern Asian standard, darker skin and big lips.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Do you know my nicknames in China?
No.
Cage fighter.
Cage fighter.
Because my face is so squared and my lips is big and I'm dark. They call me cage fighter. Oh my God. I'm like dumpling lips.
Dumpling lips. That's kind of like, I feel like that's not like, I don't know. That doesn't seem that bad. Like I love dumplings.
Yeah.
I get kind of like freaky with them. So I feel like dumpling lips, that's kind of a nice thing.
Oh, that's cute. I'll make it into something positive.
Yeah. I would, here's what I'm saying. And this is not weird. I would make out with the dumpling.
Yeah, that's what mom said.
Yeah,
she said you look like two dumplings glued together.
Yeah. That's like my ideal dumpling.
Like the dumpling glued together. The Korean made them. You know, they are not separated. I like Korean people. My gay husband is Korean. I'm Gaysian.
I have 6. I have 4 Korean aunts and 2 Korean uncles.
They are the best.
They're so great.
They are so funny. The Asian uncles, Asian aunties, they say the things they say is comedy.
Yeah, no, they're great. So, because my dad has 1 biological brother and then 6 Korean siblings that were all adopted, and so I've definitely like, I'm very white, as you can tell. I'm very pale. Mm-hmm. But we always they would call us Hanguks. We'd be the Hanguks because we're honorary Koreans, but not really. I mean. I love Korean barbecue.
Oh, it is the best.
That's probably the most Korean thing about me.
Yeah, it's really amazing. How about karaoke?
Karaoke? Oh my God. The Korean, no, this is no joke. The Korean karaoke spots in K-Town, they're the best.
They are amazing.
The best.
They're so great. If you live in LA or if you're coming to LA and you want to do karaoke, you got to find one of the Korean karaoke spots.
It's really amazing.
It's like none other. I mean, it's amazing. But yeah, I love Korean barbecue. I know like a little bit about K-pop. That's like, I know Jimin. I think I could name. Can you name all the members of BTS?
I know the name BTS, and I know that they have shiny eyeshadows.
Yeah. Okay. So.
And they are beautiful boys, really beautiful, and I don't want to be around them because they make me a 2. I think I'm fine. My ego is already bruised. I don't need them to make me feel worse.
It's hard.
But I think they are beautiful. I'm very proud that they make it, like people loving K-pop. It just, I think it's kind of a thing that to stop Asian hate is for the K-pop culture to be so popular in America.
Yeah.
They have followers, they have fans that's black, that's Latino, all over race. It's beautiful to have that. I just don't like how pretty they are.
Yeah, they're really pretty. I went to a BTS concert and honestly, kind of made me feel bad about myself. I was like, they're so beautiful.
They're so disciplined. I think they can't eat a lot of food. They have to eat like a rabbit.
It's very regimented. Yeah. But anyway, back to what were we talking about before K-pop? I don't know how I got on the K-pop tangent.
We moved on with the beauty queen thing.
Oh yeah, what duties did you have as Queen of the Universe?
I went to the LA Children's Hospital, donated a lot of blood.
Okay. Wait, you donated blood?
Yeah, my blood I gave to people.
Nice.
And I almost fainted because I didn't know that's what happens after you donate blood.
I'm really bad with blood. I've never actually donated blood, but I have gotten blood drawn for like tests. And even that, like, it'll make me a little bit faint.
Yeah.
Probably because, I don't know, I'm like thin. I don't know. I probably have like anemia or something that's like, I don't know about. Actually, I can't even say that because I went to the doctor today and he said that I'm not anemic. So I have no excuse.
Did you have a cookie before or after? Because don't they give you cookies when you give blood or like...
Well, like I think when you give blood, but when you're just going in to get blood drawn for like your doctor's appointment, it's not like a nice... They don't have cookies there. You're just in a room.
They should give you a fortune cookie.
I felt bad. Some lady, I had to steal her snacks because I got like really faint and started sweating. And she like gave me like Ritz crackers and was like,
cute.
Here, like snack on these. This was my snack. And I was like, well, now I feel bad. I'm taking your snack because I'm about to pass out. But I ate them anyway. It was a long time ago. I say a long time ago. It was like a month ago. I have a terrible memory.
A month is like a year in LA. You are not wrong.
That's true. That's true.
You are so busy. Like a month, like there's so many things happening.
There's too many things. Honestly, I just want to sleep. I feel like every weekend for the last like month, I've had plans.
Mm-hmm,
like I haven't been able to do anything.
Because you are thriving.
Yeah. Well.
You are.
I guess.
Yeah.
I would say. I think it might be partly because like during COVID, obviously, I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And so I got used to always being inside. And now that like things are kind of returning and, people are making plans, now I feel like every time I go out, I notice it.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh my
totally.
God, I'm like out of my house.
Yeah.
Out of my house. And so it's like every time I do something, it feels like such a chore.
Like a big event.
So you do a lot of shows.
Yeah.
You do a lot of shows. You're very invested in your work. And you also have a family. How do you like balance all that?
Do I? Yeah.
You?
Yeah. I have 2 babies, a boy and a girl, and a mom.
Yeah.
And that's my family. I'm a single mom of 2 children with no child support.
Oh, frick that guy.
I know.
Is it the gay one?
No, the gay would never not pay child support. It's not a gay one. It's whatever. My mom is helping me full time.
Okay.
And I have a nanny that she's amazing.
Awesome.
And the kids, the daughter is 1.5. The boy is a little over 3.
Oh, wow. So they're young.
Yeah.
They're little babies.
Yes.
That's a handful.
I know.
I can't imagine. You're like a super mom. Doing 10 comedy shows a week and taking care of 2 babies.
Yeah.
Even with help.
People always be like, why is your nail? I'm like, I have 2 babies. They are still alive. What the fuck do you want from me? I do the best I can.
My kids are alive. And there's food on the table. What more do you want from me?
I can't. Like, and sometimes you're like Halloween, like I love cowboy and cowgirl outfits. My son is a cowboy. I'm a cowgirl, and we are very cute. My daughter is just in her sleeper. So people are like, why can't she have an outfit like you? I'm like, no, she didn't. They were like, it's not fair. Why can't? I'm like, honey, she's a girl. I kept her. What do you want from me?
Well, I mean, she's like 1.5. She can't remember anything,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What should I get her? A toddler strap suit? Like,
she can't comprehend it.
No, she
doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, people don't judge me. I'm like doing the best I can.
I don't remember anything from like when I was 8 years old and before. So honestly, if you're a parent out there, you could just do whatever with your kids till they're 8. That's when they start remembering things.
Yeah.
That's not scientifically accurate in any way. Don't take parenting advice from me. But honestly, who cares?
People are taking notes. I can feel it. They're taking notes. Trevor said that.
No, don't put me on record.
Right? They're just like
successful.
jot down. Okay,
whatever happened to you, you are
eat.
doing well. You are thriving in your life. So I think it's good advice.
Jamie, cut it out.
My mom slapped me all the time, and I love her, because, when she doesn't slap me, I feel important.
My dad gave me cold showers. That was when I was a bad kid. I got cold showers. And it worked. He only had to give me 2.
I just kiss him, and he's like, "Don't do this to me, mom." I kiss him on the face. He's like, "Don't do this to me, mom."
Oh man, I feel like
I made you. I can kiss you whenever I want.
I feel like your kids are gonna love you when they grow up.
I hope so.
They're definitely gonna be like. There's obviously always the teenage years where they're gonna be rebellious. But like, I love my parents, and like, I feel like your kids when they grow up and they like get past that, you're gonna be best friends with them.
I hope so.
I just feel that.
Yeah.
Because I want to be your best friend. This is great.
I want you to be. You are amazing. I want you to be your best friend. And people, we are friends. So people just like, oh, he supports the AAPI community.
I do
very much. And he has the first comedian he has on is a Asian woman who's fresh off the boat. That's how much love Trevor has for us.
Not from the show.
Yeah, I never got the job.
Actually.
I auditioned for it. They're like, your accent is too much. I'm like, for fresh off the boat. Like, I am fresh off the boat. Constance Wu is from Virginia. That lady has a pet rabbit. That's food. She's not Asian. Asians don't live in Silver Lake with a pet rabbit. She's a basic white. Period. I go to Erewhon. I have my pet rabbit in the bucket. I'm like, you can't bring your grocery to Erewhon.
Oh my God. Don't get me started on Erewhon.
I can't.
I hate Erewhon so much.
I can't.
Oh my God. If you shop at Erewhon, I'm sorry, but I don't like you.
It's so expensive.
It's so expensive. And for why?
No, for why?
For why?
I know.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. Just go to the Ralph's.
Yeah.
Ralph's has good groceries.
Yeah.
Or go to the freaking 99 Ranch or Vallarta Supermarket. Those are way better.
Amazing. Yeah.
I love 99 Ranch.
It smells like a fish.
Oh,
it smells like a fish. It's a real Chinese market.
Yeah. We go to the 99 Ranch all the time.
They have a live fish.
Yeah. I go to the fish counter there all the time. And they'll do anything.
Yeah, they'll do anything.
They'll do anything to a fish.
Mm-hmm.
You just you pay and that sounds weird.
Yeah.
Sorry. So
I have an Asian guy. One of the Asian guy, I don't think he speaks English. So he asked me. So the actually Latina guy who was cutting the fish, like, how do you want to do your fish? He goes, just the head. He's like, where? Here. Chick. This side. Here. Cut. Right here. Cut here. He's like, I can't cut you. He's like, yes, you can. Cut here. Yeah. This is so crazy.
I love how they put the signs up. They put the signs up with the different like ways you can prepare a fish.
Oh, really?
So now you can just point to it for all the people that don't speak, like all the white dudes that go in there like me that are like, I'll take the number 3, which is where they like take the head off and clean it.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's very intuitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
It's a big production, the fish.
Yeah, they had too many white people coming into the store. Didn't know how to ask for a fish. So they had to put a sign up. So you were born and raised in China.
Yes.
When did you move to the United States?
I came to America when I was 18 years old. Okay. I went to University of Kentucky.
UK?
Yes.
That's who?
John
DeMarcus
Wall.
Cousins. John Wall
and Anthony Davis.
Anthony Davis was Boogie DeMarcus Cousins? I think he went to Kentucky.
I think there's a lot of great basketball players in Kentucky.
I was going to say, you could pretty much choose a name out of a hat.
He did play for the Kentucky Wildcats.
Nice.
Yeah, I was a math tutor for the school, so I tutored a lot of players. I didn't know because I didn't know any English or American culture. Yeah. All my friends in China want autograph. I'm like, why would you ask this? They're like, they are famous. I never knew. Now I'm like, oh my God, I should have gone for those guys. Like, I regret so much. I'm like a
missed opportunity.
Yeah, because I can get some child support,
Yeah.
It's so stupid.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
I told them they loved me because I helped them with the math homework, and they are so amazing.
Yeah.
But I just regret it.
Well, that's a tip for all you out there.
Yeah, please.
Going to university. Take advantage of men that are going to be in the NBA.
Yes, I should use those dumpling lips. Those dumpling lips would work so well. But I didn't use it. I just used it to work as a waitress in a Japanese restaurant owned by a Chinese man in Kentucky. I could have a life. I could be one of those rich, NBA player wife,
Yeah.
And
that's tough.
But now I'm a comedian. Like, oh God.
Whoa.
They are so handsome. They are so sweet. I would totally date one of those guys. But
yeah.
I didn't have confidence. I didn't know I can be hot. Now I'm like, I'm an old lady. Now I'm like, I'll just drink some kombucha to make sure you think I'm young.
I'm pretty sure like a lot of NBA players are like notoriously like as far as relationships go. So maybe
I think so because they are so like they are so focused with their career. They just don't see anything. They are so athletes are like that. They are so competitive. They don't give a about the
also
girls.
Huge egos.
Yeah, because everybody want them.
Yeah.
But then when they retire, they lose all the money. They're like, where's the money go?
I feel like I would be scared to date a basketball player because they're just so tall.
Yeah.
Just so incredibly tall. I mean, you're tall, but like they're like...
I'm like tall, but as far as NBA standards go, like I'm shorter. Like most guards are like my height or taller. There's a few that are shorter, but like people in the NBA are ridiculously tall.
I like tall people because I'm short.
Yeah. I'm tall.
I lie about my height. I don't remember my height, but like I would say 5'4" or 5'6", but I'm actually 5'3.5", but don't tell anybody.
5'3.5", you can round up to 5'4".
Yeah, I can lie because like I go to audition, this girl, she's like short. She's like, I'm 5'9". I'm like, let's not do that. Come on. Like you don't rap 5'9".
Yeah.
Give me a break.
No, everybody lies about their height. I always say if you got at least a half inch, you can round up to the next one. Because that's just fair. Anyway, you grew up in China and you were actually born in China when there was the one-child rule.
One-child policy.
Yeah, one-child policy.
So my father found out that my penis was missing.
Yeah.
It was a sad moment. So he took me to the dumpster. But he dropped me on the ground because he was drunk. This is Irish coffee, by the way. I think I realized because I was dropped on the ground on my head. That's why I'm a comedian now.
Yeah. Were you actually dropped on your head?
Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't on purpose. He was just drunk. It's not his fault.
Some people say that I might be dropped on my head. Might have been at some point. I feel like I had a lot of head things going on as a kid. Like I have a very hard head though. I definitely fell off my bike like a lot and like would hit my head. But I never like had any serious issues. Never any concussions. Maybe that I know of. Who knows?
I don't have concussion, but I'm a little crazy.
Yeah.
Just like I should be a lawyer, but instead I'm a comedian. If I'm like a accountant, I can marry Elon Musk and count all his money. I would be a good wife because I'm like I can count all the money because I'm a Chinese woman.
Yeah.
You need that Chinese woman, like Mark Zuckerberg, his wife's Chinese too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
That tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks. Mark Zuckerberg's a weirdo.
Oh my God.
Real weirdo.
Oh my God.
I'm still not convinced that he's not like a lizard.
So true.
Nobody's face looks like that.
It's so true.
It's like they're like, this is what a person looks like, ?
Yeah. It's literally like, it's like if somebody like tried, like somebody that it doesn't draw was told to draw an average looking white man from memory. And then that's like what Mark Zuckerberg looks like. I don't know. Weird. Have you seen The Social Network? That movie about him?
I watched it. I feel like Jesse, what's the actor's name?
Jesse Eisenberg.
Eisenberg is a great actor.
He's great, yeah.
But why did they choose a very good looking man to play him?
I don't know. Jesse Eisenberg, like he's cute.
Cute. He's cute, but he's not as hot as you. But compared to like Mark, is like...
Yeah, no.
Did you pay to have somebody... It's like having Amanda Seyfried to play this sitcom.
Yeah.
Amanda is like a 10 out of 10. I'm like, why you have this... I don't know. The vibe is just like she's just too pretty.
Well, it's Hollywood. Everybody wants pretty people to be in their movies.
Yes, that's true. That's why I'm not in the movie.
Stop.
No.
That's not why.
You guys are so nice.
I don't know why.
I'm just drinking coffee. Is this free? Do I have to pay for the coffee?
Yeah, you're gonna want to give me $3.
We'll do something like itemized at the end.
Yeah, I think that'll be. If you have $3, I could really use $3. I'm kidding.
No,
I'm kidding. This is a joke.
Thank you. That's very funny.
This is a joke. I don't even know what voice that was. I felt like I was trying to do an impression there, but I don't know what it was.
It was like Borat, but more Russian.
That's what it was.
Oh yeah, yes.
My name is Borat.
That's so good. I love what's his name?
Sacha Baron Cohen.
Oh my God, I love him.
He's so funny.
He's amazing.
Oh my God.
I just love him.
He's my hero.
I love him. Yeah, I love him so much.
He's a genius.
He does not give. He is a true entertainer.
Yeah, he'll do anything.
Yep.
Great in Talladega Nights.
He's also very good looking too.
You almost made me spill my macchiato. So do you ever is there anything you do as a comedian to draw inspiration from? Do you have favorite comedy movies or shows that you like to watch sometimes?
I think I personally love Joan Rivers.
Okay.
I love Whoopi Goldberg, and I I think I like Bill Burr, but
Yeah.
I met him once. I was too drunk. I might throw up on his pants. I didn't know. I was standing there. I was like, oh.
You threw up on Bill Burr's pants?
Maybe his shirt. I didn't throw up, but somebody tried to make me the bad person. My ex-husband is like, you were drunk at the comedy store. You're bringing shame to me. I'm like, honey, nobody knows who you are. I'm the famous one. I go, bring shame to you. What's your name? Like, what the like, you are nobody. Bill Burr is not gonna let me open for him. That's the end of the story. I go there to social and I got too drunk, and Bill Burr just like, she's not opening for me, and he walked away. That's what happened to me, and it's none of your business.
It happens. I think actually last time I was at the Laugh Factory, I threw up. I think it was during Dane Cook's set too. I think it was. I'm pretty sure I threw up during.
And you weren't even drunk. That's the joke.
Oh yeah, that is nice one, Jamie. I get it. She said I threw up because it was so bad.
I'm not the funny one. I just interject.
No,
Jimmy's funny.
Jamie, you're funny.
You're funny.
You're funny.
I have to borrow your shirt because your shirt look like what would be a famous comedian would wear.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, again, I know I'm back to Dane Cook. We already talked about it. He made way too many jokes about his way too young girlfriend. It's like he's proud of it. And it's so weird. He's like making these jokes like, yeah, a lot of people give me crap because of my young girlfriend, but she's way hotter than all your girlfriends or something weird. Like, it's like, dude, that's not even funny.
Are you sure she's way hotter than other people's girlfriends?
Yeah, I don't know. You're just like outing yourself as a freaky weirdo. I don't know. I just want to be done with Dane Cook. He's had his time. He's probably got plenty of money. Maybe he doesn't have plenty of money if he's headlining at the Laugh Factory every weekend. I don't know. If he's that old, what is he, like 40? I still have the Dane Cook tab open. He's 50 years old. Go do something. Go retire. Go buy Bitcoin and retire, dude. I don't know. Go be a part of a weird celebrity sex ring. At least do it in private if you're going to be a weirdo. Don't brag about it on stage at the Laugh Factory. I'm trying to have a fun weekend. Oh, sorry. I don't know why Dane Cook gets me so mad.
Trevor is triggered.
Yeah. Do you have any like big comedy inspirations?
I think I love Lucille Ball. I love Goldie Hawn.
Yeah.
I like to do the comedy without really harming people's feelings.
Yeah.
But if they are privileged and they are entitled, I'm gonna tear them apart.
Good.
Cancel me if you want, Jada Pinkett. You like, you're supposed to empower women. Beautiful life and beautiful kids. And Tupac. Jada look like she's a Barbie.
Yeah.
She should be a Barbie. She's a walking Barbie. She is gonna look good in her 90s. I know that, and I don't like it, but it will be. Life is like that.
There's a new Barbie movie coming out, I think.
Jada can play that.
I think it's Margot Robbie.
Oh, I love Margot Robbie.
She is a Barbie.
And Ryan Gosling is playing Ken.
Oh. Ryan Gosling. He's sexy.
Oh, he's
a beautiful man.
He's not just sexy, but he's also just adorable. Just like just so amazing.
Yeah, he in Crazy Stupid Love, that movie with Steve Carell. Oh my god. It's like he's
leg up. He's like
he's so hot in that movie for no reason.
So hot
for no reason. It's like, and his whole character is being hot. It's like he's extra hot because of who he's playing. It's like he's already hot.
And he's not douchey about it.
No.
It's nothing douchey about it. It's just hot, dripping hot. Is he single? I make good dumplings, Ryan Gosling. I serve good dumplings here and here, everywhere.
Oh, man. Do you want to play a little game?
Yeah.
I got some games I like to play on the show. This one's called Rapid Fire Favorites.
Yes.
So I'm going to say something like a category of something, just anything, like an object. And for example, like cartoon. And then you would say just off the top of your head what your favorite one is. That wasn't one of the ones that I'm going to say, but that was just an example. And you want to do it as fast as you can. And if your answer is dumb, I will make fun of you. Mm-hmm. So be prepared for that. Mm-hmm. All right, you ready? Rapid fire favorites. Here we go. First one. Shape.
Circle.
Okay. Type of soup.
Dumplings. Actually, a chicken noodle soup.
Oh, okay. Body of water.
You mean like bodily fluid?
Body of water.
The Atlantic Ocean. Like a lake or something.
I really liked that answer though.
That was better than any answer you could have given, though.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be in her next set. She's gonna be like, I went on this idiot's podcast. This guy, this white kid in a Lakers jersey and a freaking safari hat. And
That's
I
a
went
nice
on the
hat.
show. Thank you. It protects my fair skin from the
That's a very
sun.
nice hat.
She's just gonna rip me a new one on her next set. She's like, this guy asked me what my favorite body of water was, and then laughed when I said.
I love it.
Oh my god. This is like definitely top 3 of most I've laughed on a show. This is phenomenal. You're very funny.
Thank you, honey. I'm so happy to be here. I feel so trendy to be at Trevor Talks Too Much. I feel like I'm 10 years younger.
Oh, you are trendy. I think so. There hasn't been anything that I've said that you haven't known.
I
Right?
think
Have
so.
I talked
We're
about BTS.
born in the 90s, right?
You're a 90s kid. I'm a 90s kid.
99?
99. July of 1999. I was
93.
alive for 6 months in the 90s.
99 was the year that Hong Kong was returned back to China. Nobody gave a so
Oh no. That's not good, right?
it was returned to China by the English, by
Oh.
Great Britain. Because they had Hong
Yeah,
Kong. Then
we
they
don't
returned.
like, okay, here's the thing about this show. We don't like the British.
Oh, let's talk about how much I hate Meghan Markle and Harry.
Why do you hate them? I don't know. Here's one thing that I will never do is keep up with the royal family or anything going on there. So I know nothing. So
She triggers me like how Dean Cook triggers you. Meghan Markle triggers out of me.
Oh, okay.
She's on Oprah. She look in the camera. She goes, I just want a private life. I'm like, your life was pretty private. And you were a D-list actress. Nobody knows who the you are.
Yeah, and then you married a royal.
He wished he looked like you. What's the color of your pupils? I'm not a pervert.
No, that's okay. It's same color as my eyebrows.
Beautiful. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Oh god.
I mean, it's beautiful color. It's gorgeous.
I'm crying.
Thank you.
I feel like crazy speed up. Like when Ryan Gosling was in the dressing room with his crotch out, they close up. It's your pubes.
Oh, that scene where he's in the sauna.
Oh my god, sauna, yeah.
Yeah,
his legs up.
and his legs up. Yeah, and then Steve Carell passes out. And
His
just
head is there.
lays his head right on his junk. That's a great scene.
That's amazing.
It's nice. Sorry, what were we talking about before my pubes?
The
We were doing
questions.
Meghan Markle
Yeah,
sex.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know much about the royal family, but I would reckon if you want your life to be private, don't marry a member of the royal family.
And go on interview every day.
Yeah, probably a good rule of thumb there.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just me.
You look like a prince.
A
You look
prince?
Like royalty. You look like
Oh.
a real prince
Oh,
from like a Denmark.
wow, that's very sweet.
Big, tall, and
A
beautiful.
Danish prince.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Big, tall, and beautiful.
I'll take that. That was like one of the nicest. That's one of the nicest compliments I've ever received.
Seriously, you would look like a Danish prince from like
Wow.
Europe.
Yeah, who loves the Lakers? Do you want to do one last game? I think
Oh
we
my
got time
God.
for one last
I'm
game.
excited. Yes.
Okay. Well, this game is called. I'm ready for the joke that's gonna come. It's called "What's in My Pocket."
Condoms.
No, you got it wrong. No. So there's basically there's an object in my pocket, and I'm gonna give you 3 clues, and you have 3 guesses to
So
guess what it
excited.
is, and then if you guess it, you get to keep it. So this could be very big.
Oh my
It's
God.
actually not in my pocket because it was uncomfortable, so it's behind my back now.
Oh, I'm so excited.
So what's behind my back? All right. The first clue is it is shiny and pretty. Okay. Second clue, it can go on a ring.
What's the ring?
Like a ring, like it could go on a
Oh.
ring.
Oh.
And the third clue is that it refracts light in a cool way.
Crystal.
What kind of crystal? No, you know what? I'm gonna give it to you because
it is a crystal.
Oh,
it's a
nice.
big fake diamond.
Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yes, I
do. You should send your ex-husband a picture of that and be like, look what a very nice young boy gave me today.
No, you are a Danish prince.
Yeah, look what a nice young Danish prince gave me today.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can just...
This is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Is this crystal?
I don't know what it is.
But it's gorgeous.
It's fake, whatever it is, but it's big.
Me so fancy. Hi, the Kardashians. Look at this. You have to work harder for this.
You have to work out your hand.
Up and work. And Kim did. She got the porn out. She worked her fame.
Oh, can we be friends?
We have to be friends.
Are we friends now?
We are friends now.
Awesome.
Seriously,
That's epic. I love that.
I feel so hippie and cool now.
That's great. I need to come to one of your comedy shows.
You want to have so much fun.
That would be a treat. It's what I need. And I mean, if you do 10 shows a week, then I have every opportunity to.
Yes.
Jamie and I are going to come.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Feel free, plug everything. Where can people find you? What are you up to?
Oh my God. My biggest thing in my career happened is June 2nd. I would headline the world famous Carolines on Broadway in New York City.
Awesome.
So please buy tickets. Sugar daddies, diabetes daddies, just buy tickets. And I need to sell out. I have to sell out. I need to sell out. Then I have a lot of shows. It's on my website, jiaoyingsummers.com. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Everything at Jiaoying Summers, JIAOYINGSUMMERS. Please follow me. I need to pay child support. I need to buy diapers. I'm sad but not crying because I can't afford a foundation anymore. Thank you.
Please follow her. She's extremely funny, as you've probably learned throughout the entirety of this episode. Thank you so much for coming on.
It's so fun.
Thank you so much for coming on the show. I really appreciate it. You were amazing.
Thank you.
Such a fun guest. Everybody, that was a treat. That was quite an experience. That was a treat. Please go check out Jiaoying Summers if you live in Los Angeles. She apparently is doing 1 billion shows a week. So please go check out her comedy. She's really funny. Go follow her on TikTok. Her TikToks are hilarious. Catch her social medias, and if she's coming anywhere near you, be sure to look out for tickets because she is hilarious and very kind, very sweet person. She said I looked like a Danish prince, which... one of the nicest things that anyone's ever said to me. Jamie, how did that go?
I was crying with laughter. She's just on it. And it's like so quickly that she can transfer from like a serious topic just right back into the zings.
Yeah. No, that's one of the things that like blows me away about like, people that are like trained entertainers is how fast they are with everything. Because you'll watch me. I try and say something funny sometimes and I just stop talking because I got nothing up here. I got nothing in the brain and I'll just be like, and I'll just go blank. But like she always has a joke at all times. And she was phenomenal, but that was so funny.
It was so good. And it's like, I'm like, you're not old.
No.
She's not old.
No. And like, I get it. Self-deprecating jokes. That's kind of my thing. I do it all the time. But then when other people do it, I get mad because I'm like, no, you're really funny and you're not old and you're really beautiful. And why are you saying these things about yourself? But then I get on here and I'm like, I'm so stupid and the worst. And that's like my whole bit. So I get it. It's funny. It's funny to make fun of yourself.
Yeah, but we're going to a show. I'm going to look it up. I'll get us tickets.
No, we got to go. Everybody, let me get a little bit off topic, but also on topic here for a second. School lunches. You remember school lunches, yeah? Some were randomly good. Some were food, It's something to put in your body. But we do live in America, so most of the time it's But what are you going to do? Rhett joined Stevie and Negin on Best Friends Back All Right for a special episode. So check it out. Apparently they talked a lot about school lunches, a lot of opinions going on there. Rhett, Stevie, and Negin just got down into the business. Best Friends Back All Right plus Rhett. And Rhett, he's a silly, goofy guy. So it was a great episode. They talked a lot about school lunches and all sorts of stuff. So go check it out whenever you get the chance. It's a great show. Thank you, as always, for listening to Trevor Talks Too Much. Make sure to listen every Tuesday, wherever you get your podcast. The video version comes out the following Monday on youtube.com. So please check that out as well. Leave a review, leave a comment, leave a whatever. Tweet me. I don't care. Tell me how I can improve the show. I want to make the best show possible. As always, I promise I don't want to make a crappy show. So let me know how I can improve it. And check out all the other Mythical socials, everything we got going on. Check me out over on Mythical Kitchen. Check out Mythical Pods on TikTok. A lot of funny clips from all of our podcasts there. It's kind of the hub for anything podcast related that we're doing over here. So check that out. Everybody have a great week. I don't know what day it is today because we recorded this obviously in advance. So this is going to be on a day, but I hope it's a great week from the point when you listen to it to the end of that week. I hope it's great. No more, no less. Just the 7 days from when you listen to this episode. The next 7 days are great. I was on fire with that outro, and then I bungled it like always. Have a great week, everyone. Bye.